Hello, this is Megan from Coastal Pearl Podcast, and today we are at Bergman Jewelers. I love jewelers, love jewelry, so I'm really excited to be here. And we are joined by Nikki and Ray Bergman. This is a family-owned business, and so thank you so much for letting us come on in and look at your beautiful jewelry. And we're really excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. So, could you tell us a little bit about how this business got started and how it is working with your family?
You can do the how it got started and we'll touch back around.
Oh God, we started so long ago when they didn't even have cell phones.
Wow. Okay.
And my father and I would put a ad in the paper that we were buying gold, and we'd go around to people's homes with our hands.
Wow.
And we didn't even have scales. And then we progressed. We went got our store, then another store. Then all the hotel buyers were capitalizing the market. So then I had to go to school and learn a few things. So then one thing after another, we wound up here.
How long have you been in this location? We're in Palm Beach Gardens.
We got here in 99,
99. Okay.
and we're in North Palm from 87 to 99.
Okay. Okay.
PGA.
Alton specifically, though, 6 years in January.
Wow. Congratulations. That's awesome. So, how is it working with family?
Oh, well, just like anybody would imagine working with family, there's ups and downs, but for the most part, it's really fun. And the plus is, I get to bring my mini Bergmans to work and
I love that.
brings his Bentley, a little Yorkie mascot dog. So,
Yes. If you're not, don't want to buy jewelry, just stop in to see Bentley. He's great. He's great ears.
we're the ultimate definition of a family jewelry store. We got babies, dogs, senior citizens, in-betweeners.
I love that. I love that. It's a very welcoming environment. So, I appreciate that. So, a hot topic today is lab grown versus mine grown diamonds. You guys were talking to me a little bit about that before, but could you explain the trends and what you're seeing in the market when it comes to people preferring lab over mine or vice versa?
Yeah, so I would say ratio about 75% of people coming in and getting lab growns.
Wow.
Reason being why is they're just so cost efficient.
Yeah.
And they all come sorted, and I'll basically wrap in a very short explanation and then I can do a longer one as well. But the main difference between a lab grown and a mine grown is where it was grown and for how long it was grown for.
Okay.
So instead of, under the ground for thousands of years, we grow it in a lab for about a month approximately.
Oh.
And they all are 100% perfectly symmetrical. They all have come non-fluorescent, which means they won't have like a haze to them. When you do the fluorescent light, they won't,
Okay.
like sometimes when you're getting your nails done and you have a ring that
Yeah.
has a couple, you'll see a glowing stone, so they'll glow brighter. Oh, it's just a positive.
Which is kind of nice. Yeah.
Yes. And then what else? What else? Be perfectly symmetrical and they're flawless.
So they're all flawless.
I mean,
We're very close to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
they start off with like GH and they only get better from there. But I will say as far as price point, it's about you count on at least a quarter of the price of a mine grown diamond.
It's actually, since they've come down, it's almost maybe an eighth or a tenth.
Wow.
They started out as about a quarter, like Nikki had said.
When did you see lab grown start to become more trendy? In the past, like few years, or how long has it?
So I would say about a year or two into being this location, I took a gamble with it because all we had was natural. A woman
wow.
had come in, and I knew that one of the competitive stores locally was just all lab grown. I'm like, you want to know what? We're getting these items on memo. We'll try it, see how it goes. And believe it or not, it kind of just took off. So roughly, I would say 4 years ago, it was about 2 years in from being here. I've been here 6 years. So about 4 years ago is when we really got introduced, but it's been taken off steadily since there. I mean, I just had a gentleman in here last night, picked out a lab grown in like 2 seconds.
Wow.
And another thing, we do custom work. So, like, say, for example, if someone has an idea of something they want and we don't have it, they can literally just show me a picture, and I have a guy who will make anything that they want just with a picture. We just
Oh,
choose
that's
like
awesome.
diamond
Yeah.
side, yeah,
Wow.
cast, but he does an amazing job. And on average, I'm making custom lab grown, but I can do custom mine grown, lab grown engagement rings, probably 2 a week.
Wow,
The
that's
turnaround's about 7 to 10 days. It's not bad at all for a custom ring.
wow.
They all come certified.
That makes me want.
My friend called me a few years back and says, "Are you doing lab grows?" I said, "No, I'm old school. I do all the
Yeah.
Tiffany and Cartier stuff." He says, "You got to get into this. This is something else." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So he explained it to me, and we started. And God, am I glad we did, because
Wow.
we weren't, we didn't know anything of them. We almost missed that market.
Hmm.
But as it turns out, we're doing real well with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I see online and friends of mine, that's all they've gotten. And well, I got engaged, what, like 6 years ago now, but I didn't think about it. And now I'm like, oh, I would have considered that. Cause
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. It's been a while, but yeah, cause you can get a much, more sizable ring or diamond for a lot less.
Another thing that ladies bring up, used to be years ago, they would get what they call travel jewelry.
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where you don't want to travel with your really
So
nice.
they get the same setting with the CZ in it.
Yeah.
Now they're almost doing it with they are doing it with the labs.
Wow.
More cost effective, and this way, they're not so much at risk as if they were wearing their natural 5 carat stone that's worth $100,000.
Of course. Well, even like studs, I've lost a lot. So like that would be a lot smarter to get,
Yeah,
lab grown versus mine grown for that.
yeah.
Something like that.
My studs are lab grown. I got a carrot.
See, I would never know that. Yeah.
And yeah, I love them. I get compliments all the time.
Yeah, they're
And
beautiful.
if God forbid one of my little children decided to pull,
Yeah, my daughter loves doing that.
oh yeah, she loves my neck. They think my necklace is a way to pull themselves
Yep.
up.
Yep. Yep. Mine like chokes me out yesterday.
So yeah, I love them. And
So can you see, like, when you look under a microscope, can you tell that it's lab grown versus mine grown or no? Like, how do you really tell?
You want to hear something? I hate to admit this, but if it looks too good, it's lab grown.
Okay, so that's how you know.
Yeah, it looks too good, it's probably lab grown.
Well, it's funny because I was just looking, your rings are beautiful, and I was like, I'd have no idea if what is lab grown versus what's real.
I never thought it would be interesting to pull out a nice yellow stone with flaws and say, "This is real."
That's funny. So another trend that we've been hearing about, obviously you guys know more, but is people are really into yellow gold now.
definitely
trending?
coming back
Okay.
for sure. Yellow gold marquise, believe it or not, and bezel set.
What's bezels at?
Bezel set is when you have I can show you if
Yeah.
okay. So like believe it or not, here's some marquee bezel set right here. It's when you have the metal going around it, just like these rounds are bezel set. So instead of the prong holding it, you have gold going all the way
Pretty.
around the stone, whether it's a ring, earrings. And so like I said, marquise, those are definitely coming back.
I've never really seen that, the marquise. That seems to be like a new.
It
Yeah.
So far, it's just hearsay. I haven't.
You haven't seen. You haven't seen
I had a woman last week in here looking for one.
marquise.
So yes. But yes, yellow gold is definitely coming back. Yellow gold and two-tone. You put and a mix in
Really two-tone.
but yeah, a lot of yellow gold is definitely coming back.
Which is interesting because gold has drastically increased in price. So what do you think that's about? Or is it just a new, I don't know, where did that come from?
Well, it happened in a short amount of time. Like
Oh.
last year, I remember it being like high 2,800, maybe something like that. Now we're at over 4,000 an ounce. So why does it do that? Bergman, maybe you know something.
Well, everything I thought I knew about it.
The fluctuations in gold? Yeah.
Yeah, I sell more chains at 4,000 an ounce than I did at 1,200.
That's weird.
It's really weird, isn't it true? Don't you find that to be true?
Yeah. You want to know what? Maybe it's because of all the money they're saving on lab growns. They're saying it's for gold.
No, that makes sense.
Little.
Well, because it used to be all platinum. That was like the big thing. Like when I was getting married or engaged, it was like everyone wanted platinum or like white gold. And now it's, yeah.
Funny enough.
Platinum, a lot of people don't realize it. They think that's the ultimate metal, and to a degree, it really is. But it's about a third of the price of gold.
Even silver.
That's up a lot too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what, 50 an ounce now?
53 this morning.
50.
Wow. I only know this because my family like collects gold and silver, like coins.
I just bought a coin
Did you?
yesterday
Smart.
for $50 back in 5 years ago. I used to buy the same coin for 15.
They're always complaining about it. So I always hear like the daily gold and silver prices. So I know they're up a lot.
And he's a pretty cool boss. He gives me a forced savings account. So
Oh.
sometimes he's like, hey, Nick, you should really invest. Gold's going to go up. So he gets the little tiny gold
Yeah.
coins,
Yeah.
not the $4,000 ones, the little tiny ones that I can
So
afford.
good. So good.
Yeah, no. He's like, you should buy this. You should buy this. So thanks to my father helping me invest
that.
gold, I have like 11 little coins and I'm
Yeah, that's good.
building my
That's
collection.
several thousand.
There you go. See, it's good working for your dad. Also, like if you need to escape on a boat sometime and like start bartering, that's like where my head goes to. But yeah, maybe that's extreme.
So if the dollar is out, we have that.
Exactly. There you go. Okay, so if somebody's coming, obviously, a big thing is people shopping for engagement rings.
Mm-hmm.
So could you walk us through the process of how that would go? So say, or like what people should know when they're starting that whole adventure, because I know that's a whole thing.
You go for it first there, short and sweet.
Yeah, I get mine off. I first ask them if they have a budget in mind.
Okay,
I get
smart.
that out of the way.
Okay.
Then I ask them if they have a cutting style.
Okay.
And then once I get that information, I will ask them if they know anything about grading.
Okay.
And then I will proceed to give them some prices on what they're looking for. Then we go on to mountings.
Okay.
There's a lot to it, but that just cuts to the chase.
Yeah, no, it is. Because I remember when even my husband was looking, he didn't know the grading was like a whole thing, and they kind of showed him.
Years
Oh.
ago when I started, a
Yeah.
guy had come into the store, want to get engaged, and he goes, "Well, I want to get engaged," and he'd pick out some. He has no idea if his girl's going to say yes
Oh
or
no.
no, or she's going to like it or not like it. We just give it to her and hope she said
Yeah.
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 So now it's altogether different. The only thing a guy gets to do is pay for it.
Yeah. No, girls have like the whole idea. I didn't really know what I want, so I let my husband, but like all my friends thought I was crazy because they had like for years had the exact cut, like the exact everything. And I think I just didn't know what I wanted. So yeah, I'd love to hear from a woman's perspective how they
I was going to say, so last year I had a guy cutting it close, like 2 weeks before Christmas. He's like, I want to get engaged. It's time. We're going to have a baby. And he's like, and this is what I want. She had down to the millimeter the
wow.
band graduate. I mean, she knew.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have to ask this gentleman not one question.
It's easy for you though,
He
right?
knows exactly. Oh, yeah. I just literally copied and pasted and I said, hey, give me a quote on this because it was a custom ring. And but so yeah, I typically like what he said. I go with okay, lab grown or mine grown.
Okay.
I figure once they tell me that, then I'll kind of know the budget,
Right.
you know.
And most people are doing the lab, like you said.
Oh yes, they are. And then I start with the cut of the stone,
Yeah.
So we have marquee, round, oval, pear, radiant, cushion, and so on. So you pick the stone, and then okay, there's the cut, color, clarity. So that would be the
Mhm.
color and clarity. And then if it's important to them, if you're going to go the natural route, all labs come IGI graded, or there's EGL and other outfits that do diamond grading. But if they're going to do mine grown, a lot of people, if they're, spending a decent amount, would want a GIA, which is Gemologist Institute of America.
Yeah.
And that's the most predominant diamond grading outfit there is. They have them globally, like everywhere.
Okay. Do you send that out to them or
So I will either get a stone that's already graded. There are times that, like, if we're buying a loose stone and we think it's decent, like, we'll send it and get it graded. And then
Okay.
they do, it's really cool. And they do it with labs as well, a laser inscription. So if you have the diamond right on the culet, right on the edge of the diamond, I'm sorry, the girdle, right on the edge of the diamond, you will see with the microscope the serial number.
that's okay, so because I have an old stone, not to take about my thing, but it doesn't have that.
Okay.
So is that so they didn't used to do that, is that correct? Or
Correct. But you could always get it laser inscribed if you want to.
so when did they start doing that?
Probably in the late 70s, 80s, maybe.
Wow, okay.
So it's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a while.
So what's the benefit of having that?
Well, if you go, say you're on vacation and your wear ring's filthy and you want to get it cleaned at a jeweler you don't know and you give it to,
Oh, yeah.
you can always make sure you're getting your stone back.
That's scary.
That's
Think about it.
probably one of the biggest things.
Okay.
And in the event of theft or anything like that, as far as insurance,
Yeah.
you're getting what you're supposed to get
Right.
if they replace it.
Okay. Wow.
It's crazy how they fit it on there.
Yeah.
It was when he told me about it. He's like, tell me if you can find it. I spent like over an hour, but I was also using a loop Microscopes is really.
Okay. And then you can see it
You
with
could find it in a second, yes.
Okay.
And it will say like GIA and then the report number.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So yes, I'll ask them if they want a GIA stone, and then we kind of just move into the band. Oh, and then also white gold, yellow gold,
Okay.
ring size if she wants diamonds in the band, if she's doing a band as well, matching band. There's a lot of questions. I literally touch every topic.
Well, it's a lot to think about. I think some people don't fully think about all the steps involved.
Mhm.
So that's very helpful that you guys can walk people through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's also just touching a last thing is they have halos to kind of jazz up. Now I
Oh, the
personally
diamonds around.
they have yes, they have them going around, but then they have it's called a hidden
I
halo,
think I have it.
which is right underneath. Yes.
Yes.
So I like that because it adds a little
That's really,
extra.
I didn't even see it in the beginning. And then I was like, oh, that's cool. It's very subtle. Yeah.
And then you can have like the diamonds going up the prongs too. So
Okay.
it's like just a little extra sparkle. I personally, I love halos for like fashion jewelry, but
Mhm.
for an engagement ring, my personal opinion, you don't want anything taken away
Yeah,
from
right.
the main attraction.
Yeah. Unless
Nope.
people think it makes it look bigger, maybe. I mean, that's the,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the thought. But
Yeah. So would you say you predominantly sell one item here, or like are engagement rings your biggest thing, or is it all over the place?
engagement rings is a big thing, but I deal with a lot of we have tennis necklaces. A lot of
Okay.
people do diamond by the yard is a very traditional classic piece. So it's the chain with the bezel set diamonds.
Okay.
And then the tennis necklace that you can do all the way around. You can either do graduating or straight.
I love tennis necklaces. Yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you like I said, like he said, studs, hoops.
Okay.
A lot of the classic stuff is always
Yeah.
going. But you do get, people that come in looking for vintage jewelry, old mine cuts. You get people.
And you have that as well.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And you have uncut diamonds, actually. They're
Oh,
interesting.
that's cool.
You would never know that it's a diamond unless
Wow.
someone told you because there's like no, they're not right fitted with all those sparkles.
Well, and people that just buy that?
Not very often.
Yeah, like what are they doing with that? So you also buy and sell jewelry, is that
A
correct?
big part of our business.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if somebody,
The gold over the counter and the estate jewelry and
oh, okay. Okay.
buy closeouts from other jewelers. We do all kinds of stuff like that.
Okay. So if somebody's coming in and they want to sell a ring, for instance, so you would be open to buying it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And are you buying real diamonds now because glab is so trendy? Or
Yeah, that's the only diamonds we buy.
Yeah.
Eh,
Have no resale.
I know that's what worries me about them, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know what we do? Here's how we give them an analogy like this. We'll say, listen, if you want to buy your wife or your fiance a 2 carat stone, a nice stone's going to cost you 20 grand.
Yeah.
For some reason down the road, you want to sell it, you're going to get 10 or 12,
Right.
and you're going to lose a. You spend 3 or 4 on a lab and you get tired of it and you throw it away.
Exactly.
Go ahead. So when you look at it from that perspective, it doesn't hurt as much.
It's the same.
It is no resale value.
Right. Right. Okay. That makes sense. So what would you say, just to wrap it up, what is the most rewarding part of what you do and running a family business?
For me, I love love. I love
Aw.
people coming in and they're just so excited to get married
Yeah.
and but also we have such a diverse audience that comes in.
Mm.
I love coming in and just, helping people. Like I have a very good eye for detail,
Mhm.
so I can kind of like look at someone and see what their style is and be like, hey, you look like you like colored stones and
Mhm.
I like to go above and beyond and make sure that people are getting what they like, but as well as getting a amazing price. We're very competitive with our pricing.
Awesome.
And yeah, I just like building the relationships. A lot of my customers are friends of mine.
I love that.
You
Yeah.
know,
Well, and they want to trust you because they're buying,
Of
they're
course.
spending a lot. So
And I give them my cell phone. I have people even texting me on maternity leave. Hi, is my diamond ready? I'm like, well, maybe. Okay, let me see.
I don't know.
you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely rewarding. I love coming in and
She's very good at it too, and all the clients love her.
Oh,
So that's
then
nice.
yeah.
Good report.
I really do go out of my way. There's elderly people. I like to take it upon myself. If they can't make it here, I'll drive it to them.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love this. I love this. So, where is the best place that people could find you if they're looking? Is online, or do you guys have website, social media? What's the best ways?
Um, well, I would say our website, where we got a brand new website. We
Okay.
have a blog that gets updated every couple weeks.
Okay.
An Instagram as well as a Facebook page. The
Okay.
Facebook page, we're building an audience. Our old one, it was a password issue.
Oh,
And we had
Facebook
to
is the worst. I've dealt with that.
basically create a whole new page. But our Instagram and Facebook,
Okay.
definitely. But as far as like fresh product, definitely the website, because we update everything that we're getting.
The best place to find us is My Living Media.
I love that. I love that. Of course, go to My Living Media. And do you sell online as well?
We do.
You do? Okay.
Mhm.
But you'd recommend people come in if they really want. Yeah, it's always easier.
It's a personal item.
For sure.
It's a, it's a hands-on thing.
Yeah.
Plus, I'll have people that come in or that will, hey, can I send you a picture? It's really hard if they're trying to sell something or get any type of idea of what their piece is.
Right.
It's very hard with a picture. In order
Oh,
to,
yeah.
so yes, for me, it's personally easier to see them in person. But yeah, I'm really trying to stay with the social media and build it up.
That's where it's like at today. Yeah, I know it's a lot. It's like a full-time job.
I feel like a young person or a
Feel
old
like a young
person in a young person's body because I really am not tech savvy, but I'm learning, so I'm gonna try and
Well,
put stuff
jewelry,
up there.
and you can, because jewelry on social media, people love looking at jewelry. I mean, I
I
don't look at it for fun.